What's up, guys? I'm back. The video I promised you, a new unboxing. Here we are. Today's the day. See, that says National Entertainment Collectibles. This is from Neca, so I'm sure some of you guys know what this is. We have in here the New York Comic Con exclusive Ghostface Takes Manhattan figure. I'm so excited to get these open and check them out. And you know, since we're doing Scream, who needs a letter opener, right? This is all you need. We're gonna open this, the Buck 120, because why not? Do not try this at home, folks. This is not a prop. This is a real knife, and a real sharp knife, pun intended. Beautiful knife, though. So let's take a look inside, shall we? All right, there we go. Boom. There they are, guys. These look awesome. Let's see. Right off the bat, packaging is incredible. It's got glossy parts to it, and the parts that aren't glossy, it's kind of that real smooth matte material. So this is a super high quality. Look at that knife. It almost looks real. Look at that, the shine on it. That is awesome. Yeah, so the box is incredible. Packaging is incredible. Amazing packaging. This is like probably one of the best boxes I've seen NECA produce for their Ultimate Figures line. Most of them, you know, they're just regular cardboard boxes. They don't have this additional gloss. I believe they call it UV spotting is the technical term for it. But yeah, it's really smooth, nice, matte, doesn't show fingerprints at all. This is really nice, guys. So let's crack it open. It's got the Velcro, and even the inside, this is nice and matte. You can see that in contrast with the plastic of the packaging. So here is awesome promotional photo of Ghostface in New York. You know, he's checking out New York. He's hanging out. He's going to see a play. He's got his little souvenir there. He's got his aged mask on. This thing looks incredible. Let me take a look at it. Amazing, guys. I'm just first thoughts without even opening it. This thing is amazing. That mask sculpt right here, the main one, which we're going to talk about in a minute. That is, I'm telling you right now, just looking at it, that's the best sculpt of the Ghostface mask I've ever seen on an action figure or a statue or anything like this. That is the best sculpt. Like I said, we're going to talk about that sculpt in a minute, what makes it so special, what makes it exclusive to this set. But all right, now we're going to carefully open this because once again, trusty Buck 120. As you know, if you have any other Ultimate figures from NECA, this packaging is intentionally made this way so that you can take it out and place it back in if you want, and it looks like it was never opened. Now, that's not to trick somebody and say, oh, it's brand new, because obviously you've broken the seal to get it open, but it's just for display purposes. You know, if you want to take them out and check them out, which we're going to do, and then, you know, put them back so you can have them displayed like this, which is what a lot of people prefer. You can do that. So it's really cool. So definitely hang on to these boxes. So let's see. I'm going to try to do this carefully. So open the flaps up. And we're just going to pull them out just like that. And let's take a look at the background. That is very cool. The background back there, look how three-dimensional that looks, that art. That's awesome. So it's a New York subway. You've got a little Ghostface jack-o'-lantern there sitting on one of the seats. Super awesome, guys. This is insane. Wow. Wow. I'm already seeing stuff I can't wait to talk about. All right, so here he is, right here. We've got your main figure here. We've got your accessories, your extra masks. So let's dig in. Trying to keep these in order so that I know these handy little covers that hold everything in place. All right, so where do I want to start? Let's get the figure out. First and foremost, this is always the hardest part. You know, I'm gonna have to get this knife out again and very carefully cut this plastic that holds the figure in place. Okay, that one came out easily. This one, little close to the cloth robe, so I'm kind of hesitant to stick the knife in there. So maybe if I do it this way. There we go. Oh, I got most of the accessories out already. So we will go over those in a minute. Might as well pop the rest out. Have them all ready to go. And let's get them out of here. Hopefully. There we go. We got him. Here he is, guys. Let me get him set up here. Wow. This is incredible. Look at that. Look at that mask. It's like an actual Ghostface mask, miniature on this guy. That is awesome. The hood is such an improvement from the other variations of Ghostface. And we're going to talk about that as well. The robe material definitely has some sheen to it. Doesn't exactly have a full-on sparkle effect going on, but it does have some sheen to it, if you notice. So standard out of the box, he comes with the classic vintage look of Ghostface. Look at that crescent shape on the mouth. That is perfect. This figure is, I love this figure already. Love it, love it, love it. Let me see, get the arms. It's got lots of articulation. The arms move all sorts of ways. There's a good look at look at the cloth robe here. Look at those streamers. That's perfect. This thing is awesome. What do we got underneath? Got our black jeans, black boots. Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, now let's take a look. Set him here. See if I can get him to stand. That's always the problem with these though, you know, getting them to stand. All right, so there he is. Amazing, amazing figure. And we'll get back to that in a second, but let's take a look at the accessories. So here we have the Nycc. You see the little tiny Ghostface mask on that. That is awesome. The little souvenir Statue of Liberty. We've got the playbill book for Little Toy Shop of Horrors, and it's called Play Kill at the Neca Theater. It's got a little image of Ghostface there. On the back, it has the Neca Takes Manhattan logo with saying that it's a Neca convention exclusive. And this thing's really cool because it even opens up. And there is a cast list in here, guys. This is amazing detail. Look at this. Look at that. There's a little cast list there. You've got basically the makers of the figure. You've got Randy Falk at NECA. You've got the development guys. You got everybody that worked on the figure. You got Ghostface. You got Fun World on here. This is so cool, guys. So cool. Literally a little book. Amazing. Now we've got various hands here that are for different poses and whatnot. There's another hand. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra hands. And one of them just happens to be fan requested, the swipe, the knife swipe hand. Finally, you can pose your figure with him swiping the blade, just like in the movies. So we got 5 extra hands. We have little tiny voice changer right there. It's probably hard to see. There we go. Little voice changer. We have a green buck knife. And we have a classic buck 120. And the detail on that is incredible as well. Now let's look at the masks. So we've got 4 extra masks for a total of 5. We got 5 masks with this guy. We have a green Ghostface mask. We have the Pride Ghostface mask. We have a blood splattered Ghostface mask, which looks really cool. And we have an aged mask, which appears to be Stu's mask, because it's got that crack running down there. So we've got Stu's mask, and of course the classic mask on here, which is a exclusive to this set. Now, what does that mean? Basically, this figure will be in stores. It will be in stores eventually, but it will not have this mask. That is the piece that is exclusive to the New York Comic-Con limited edition of the figure. So when you buy this in stores, you will get these other 4 masks with it. And I'm imagining that the aged mask is probably the one that'll be on it in the package. And this is exclusive. So if you didn't get one, you're not going to get this mask. And that's a shame because this thing is perfect. That's amazing. What's really interesting too, you know what? Let's just talk about it. Let's talk about this mask. I'm going to actually pop it off of here, see how easy or hard it is to flip the mask out, around. Okay, so that's perfect. They just literally pop right off. There's 2 little pegs on the back, and that's kind of creepy looking, right? Like, what? That's kind of creepy in its own way. Maybe you could display it like that. So, no, you've just got the 2 little pegs there, so you can just pop. So let's put an aged mask on there. Boom. Goes on super easy. There we go. Now we got aged Ghostface on there. Looking awesome. Looks amazing. This is seriously the best Ghostface figure I have ever seen. Now, let's talk about these masks. So, the interesting thing about this mask here, the exclusive mask, notice how it's got that like perfect curve, that perfect crescent shape that you only saw with like the old school mask, mostly the Fearsome Faces masks. This was actually, that was the idea behind this extra mask, was that the designer of the figure wanted to do a classic kind of vintage looking Ghostface mask for the figure. So we kind of have our first many Fearsome Faces here, guys. This is insane. I can't get over how good this mask looks. Like, it looks incredible. Literally looks like a miniature. It looks like somebody took a Fearsome Faces mask from Scream 2 and like shrunk it down to this size. Like, this is absolutely incredible. So hopefully you guys were able to get one of these, because this piece alone, it's going to be highly sought after, especially with that perfect curve. Can't get over that. Some of the other things to talk about, they completely redesigned the robe from scratch. So they went back to the drawing board, made it much more accurate, and it is very accurate. And they really improved on the hood. They actually put, this is so cool, guys, and I was hoping to see how this worked, and yeah, this works awesome. They actually, for the first time, put a wire in here. So there's a wire going around the hood, and then there's one that actually runs down the back here. So that allows you to twist and shape the hood. That's kind of got a Scream 1 look. Look at that. It allows you to twist and shape the hood with this wire any shape that you want it when you're displaying your figure. So if you want it to be, you know, super baggy, kind of like that, you can do that. If you want it to be kind of like messy like that, you can do that. If you want it to be really tight against the head, you can do that. That is a amazing feature on this figure, for especially for display purposes, because you really can work this wire into looking like an actual robe. Look at that. Look at how it sits on the head there. That's so movie-like in quality and the way it lays with the bending. And you know, I'm just messing around with it for the video. I'm sure if you took your time, you could figure out much better ways to have it than when I have it, but that looks really good right there. That looks amazing. The other thing too I wanted to mention was the mask details. This is also, again, one of the things that Neca did, and I'm going to try to get it so you can see it. Might be a little bit difficult. Right there. They actually added the breathing hole in the mask. So this really is as accurate as you can get. I'm telling you guys, I'm in love with this figure already. It feels super sturdy, super quality, doesn't feel easily breakable like some of the other Neca toys are. I know you've seen in some of my previous videos that, you know, I have a love-hate relationship with Neca. They make toys that look amazing, but they don't necessarily make them sturdy. And I understand their adult collectibles are not meant to be played with, but I mean, they're not even, some of them aren't even sturdy enough to display. You know, it falls over face first and a piece of it breaks off. This is sturdy. This is a sturdy figure. This feels like an action figure that you could play with. So this is incredible. This might be my favorite piece of official Ghostface merchandise to be released this year. And I'm not kidding. This is awesome. This is amazing. I can't get over how good the mask sculpts are and how easy they are to switch out. Let's do the bloody version to show you guys. Yeah, look at that. So awesome. And do the Pride. Amazing. And let's do the green one. Even the green one looks amazing. And, you know, I was just messing around with the hands too, and they appear to be very easy to pull out. You know, they just kind of pop right out like that. And then you can, you know, grab a different one and just twist it back in and it goes right in. Let me see. I'm going to try this one. Let's get the knife swipe on here and give it a shot. Let's get the knife in the hand here. All right, the knife goes in pretty easily, guys. So you see there, he's got the knife. Now let's twist this arm around. Okay, and twist this one around. All right. Oops, I twisted the hand right back out of it. Okay. All right, let's see. That is so cool. Look at that. That is awesome. All right, I love this figure, as you can see. This is awesome, guys. All right, so that's about it. Definitely wanted to give a full rundown. Like I said, the only issue I really have with it is he's kind of got this weird like arch in his back that makes him kind of hard to stand up straight. So that's the only thing I've really struggled with, honestly, is just the way that his posture is, which I don't know. It's got lots of articulation, so it very well could be just you mess around with it enough and it fixes it. But I'm giving this a very rare A+. This is incredible. Unfortunately, like I said, if you did not get the exclusive figure, you will not get this vintage Ghostface mask mold. That's very similar to the Fearsome Faces mask. But you will be able to still get this figure in stores eventually, and you will get all the other awesome masks, including the Blood Splatter and Stu's aged mask. So, all right, guys, that does it for this one. Hope you liked it. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Tell me in the comments how you feel about this figure. If you got one yourself, if you're excited to get one. And we'll see you soon.